Hey Aries, it's April, the Organic Alchemist here, and I am here with your full moon to full moon law of attraction, manifestation, and abundance reading. So, I don't even know where we're going to end up going here, Aries. I really don't. This started out, when I pulled the cards out, this started out as something different, and then all the cards came out, and it's turned into this. So we are going to get right into it. This is going to be a little bit different than the previous manifestation and abundance readings. It's going to focus a little bit more on really getting at the work, getting at what you need to do to manifest what you want. And I'm in all over the place because, like I said, Aries, I really don't know what we're doing here. I thought I was going to do something else. And the cards were like, no, this is what you're going to do. So, yeah, that's what's happening. So, one of the reasons why this reading is going to be a little bit different, and I will do a little update on it that I will include a link in the description box along with all the other good stuff that goes in the description box. We're using a ton of new decks. I traded out a lot of my decks, got some other decks, and yeah, we're getting at some deeper, richer, juicier information. So one of the new decks we have is the Rebel deck. So the message for you from the Rebel deck, dear Aries, for this month is eat your fucking vegetables. Eat some shit made by Mother Nature. So, making sure, oh yeah, by the way, the Rebel deck makes these, readings, adult readings. So yeah, eat some natural food. If you've been eating a bunch of junk food, like just pay attention to your diet. Part of the reason why you may be feeling sluggish, some of that stuff is because you need to eat some vegetables. You need some greens. You need to get a juice, something like that. All right, Aries. Motivation. Your affirmation for this full moon to full moon is I am motivated, and motivated people help me improve my finances. So there you go, Aries. The direct message from your guides around manifestation and abundance is donations, tithings, and charitable work. So making sure that you are giving back over this next month. And then the message from your fairy godmother is laughter. So whatever's coming up, whatever is happening for you, Aries, making sure to remember that it's okay sometimes to just laugh that shit off. And sometimes laughter is the best medicine. So we are going to look at the energy coming in for you this month, Aries, with your manifestation and abundance. What is the energy? Whoop, there we go. That is coming for Aries. All right. So the 12th house, you're kind of in this energy of the 12th house this month. Take a slow boat and dream. So really, taking the time to sit back and be with what it is that you want to manifest. Really taking the time to sit in the energy, allow the energy of that to envelop you. And just to remember that this month, it's kind of got to be slow and steady. Maybe even a little dreamy is the energy that you are looking at this month, Aries. So let's see what's going on, Aries. Let's see what's going on in your experience with what you're working on. Oh, yeah, I just threw cards across the room. Across the room, yeah. I'm going to pause it for a second. Okay, y'all, we're back. Damn, Aries, like, going across the room, for real. Like, I'm getting to it. I'm getting there. We're not going to take all day. We're getting there. So we're going to look at what is going on in your experience with what you are working to manifest. All right. Ooh. Let's see what's going on for Aries. What is going on here? Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups, which is just something, there's some sort of delay in something that you want to start. It's definitely something emotionally related, something that you love, something that you do care about. But part of the reason this delay is here is that you're just kind of focused on the clouds. You've got the sun in reverse. So instead of focusing on the silver lining, you're really focused on the clouds. But an offer is coming. So there is definitely an offer coming. This is going to move forward. But again, going back to that energy this month of take a slow boat and dream. Just remembering to be really peaceful and tranquil and understanding that, yeah, the flow might feel a little slow right now, but it really gives you time to, I love how this says peaceful, tranquil energy gently envelops you. Enjoy your solitude. But I really do feel that as this just allowing yourself to truly get into the flow and the energy of what it is that you're working to manifest. So let's see what the next level is here. All right, so kind of underneath it all, there is some sort of union, decision, something going on that has been happening. Where, yeah, I don't feel like that it's not happening for you, Aries. I just feel like there's a delay, and the delay is because there's some heartbreak that you're focusing on that is literally allowing you to be in this cloudy energy instead of the sunny energy. But it is teaching you, there's some sort of lesson that you are learning from this, a deeper wisdom that you are getting. And it is in this wisdom, it's also deepening your commitment. And so when this offer comes about, whether it's you making an offer to someone else or it coming about to you, you're going to be in a much better place to make that decision and to move forward and to make the most of that offer than you were back here when you were making this decision. And you may have even made the decision to slow it down, to say, you know what? No, I need this to be slow because I need to heal this heartbreak. So that may be part of what is going on as well. And I feel like this heartbreak, I don't know that this is like, we do have the Two of Cups and then the Three of Swords. But I do feel this is more for a lot of you. Like for some of you, it may be relationship related, but I feel for more of you that this is really a project or something like that didn't, maybe a job, something like that didn't quite go the way you wanted it to. And that's where the heartache is coming from. So let's look at what is going on with your law of attraction. All right. So the universe is literally letting you know, one, you have the Six of Swords here. So that is moving into, kind of moving on from the heartache, moving on. And so that's what you need to do. And the spirit, I love these law of attraction tarot. This is another one of the new decks. Anyway, back to what we were doing. There's a safety net there. Like there is moving on. You literally, this universe is showing you that you have a safety net. If you move on, you are going to be caught. You are going to be safe. But you have kind of lost some hope and are in this place where you're just not feeling that kind of inner strength and fortitude. And so that is the shift that you're going to need to make to move into, being ready for this offer. That's the work to be done, is to do this healing and find that space of hope again. Did I just mix these up wrong? Okay, no. And to find and develop that inner fortitude and strength. So let's see what kind of the underlying lesson, the underlying work that is being done here. Oh, all right. So you guys got 4. Normally I was going to do 1. But so part of the things that you are moving through right now is from gloom to lightheartedness, dishonesty to truthfulness, disgust to toleration, and resentment to goodwill. And so these are the things, these are the underlying thoughts, the underlying issues that are coming up around this, that as you're trying to do your manifestations, as you're trying to focus on what you want to manifest, this gloom is coming up, or this sense of where someone was dishonest, or where you're disgusted with someone's behavior. We have all been there, or where you're resentful. And these are the shifts in mindset that need to take place, of moving from the sense of gloom to the lightheartedness, from the dishonesty to manifesting truthfulness. And that doesn't necessarily have to be that someone's being honest with you, that you just know when they're lying, to move from disgust to toleration, being able to understand that everyone does it different, and moving, in your thoughts from resentment to goodwill. So we're going to look at what you need to let go of, what you need to heal, and what you need to know about your story. All right. And then one more. What you need to know about your story. What does Aries need to know about the story that they're telling? Oop, that is not one of the cards. All right, Aries. So what you need to let go of is results. You need to surrender your attachment to results. You need to understand that in holding on to having things be a certain way, or it's just really like it has to happen this way, or it has to be this result, and that is limiting what can come to you. And you're also putting all of this energy into making something happen. And instead of, again, taking this slow boat, sitting back, relaxing. Oh, wow. I can really feel that. Can you guys feel that? Just sitting back and relaxing into the dream, into the flow, into what you want to manifest. What you need to look at or heal is your relationships, assessing your relationships. And the lesson behind this is to identify one dynamic or component of a close relationship that's vital to your emotional or physical health. This is especially important if you're healing and a particular relationship is causing you stress. If your relationship is a healthy union, then celebrate your goal to integrate your relationship into the quality of your life. So this is looking at, not looking at your relationships from what is wrong, but how can I make it more healthy? Looking at the areas where there may be some unhealthy interaction going on, and how can I integrate that? How can I shift that? And then in your story, what you need to know, and that work you need to do with your mindset and the story that you're telling, is I can give my attention to the positive aspects. And what they say about this one is things are coming into your experience in response to your vibration. Your vibration is offered because of the thoughts you are thinking, and you can tell by the way you feel what kind of thoughts you are thinking. Find good feeling thoughts, and good feeling manifestations must follow. Make a decision to look for the best feeling aspects of whatever you must give your attention to. And otherwise, look only for the good feeling things to give your attention to, and your life will become one of increasingly good feeling aspects. Now, and that's the thing, is that's why these guys here are so important, is because they reveal to us the negative aspects. And in this, why, asking those questions, why is this resentment showing up for me? Why is this disgust showing up for me? Why is this dishonesty showing up for me? And looking at that deeper stuff so that you can make that shift into truthfulness, or into tolerance, or into goodwill, from a genuine, authentic place, as opposed to I'm going to pretend like I'm happy, because that shit does not work. Like, there is definitely, what I can say does work is, oh, wow, I'm really afraid of this, or I'm really feeling this, but it's going to work out anyway. But for me, the just pretending, that does not work for me. All right. So Aries, we are going to look at kind of what you're looking at in terms of results or an outcome as you do this work that's been put up for you. All right. So one of the things is that there is definitely going to be a shift. There's a loss that you have been feeling, and maybe even a sense of being left out in the cold, that is going to shift for you, where you are going to, and what I'm seeing from the rest of it is that you're going to have this opportunity to kind of come back in. But then we have the 10 of Cups in reverse. And I think that part of what's going on, and part of the reason why Spirit is having you kind of slow down, assess these relationships, surrender your attachment to results, is I think that whatever this time that you felt, where you felt this loss, or you felt out in the cold, or you felt this heartbreak, whatever it was that was going on for you, as you kind of come back in and you start to, you're in this place where you are interacting with whatever that is again, you're going to realize that it's not what you thought it was, and that it's not actually what you want, or what you were looking for, or what you thought you were going to create. And I think that instead of jumping back in, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse here. And I think instead of just like jumping back into it, that you're going to like hold yourself back and take a minute and look and really take some time to reevaluate whether or not this really is something that you want. And I think that there's going to be a new kind of definition of your dream and of what it is that you want to manifest, that's going to be way more in alignment with you, that is going to come out of this process that you're going through, Aries. So let's look at your final message, my dear. What is the final message for Aries for this full moon to full moon reading? Let's see what we got. Communication is the key, Aries. So making sure that as you're working through this process, as you're going through this, that you are communicating. Both, I'm hearing journaling, not just communicating with others, but also coming back and making sure that you're communicating with yourself. So that's what I got for you guys. Mwah! Love you, and I will see you guys next reading. Take care.